With the rising popularity of streaming on YouTube, more and more people are getting into PC gaming and trying to turn their hobbies into a money-making venture by streaming what they play online. And with AMD's new Ryzen 3000 processors in the market, there's no better time to build a PC than right now. So, we're going to help you build a kick-ass PC that you can use for both gaming and streaming, all under 80,000 rupees. Without further ado, let's see what we can do with this budget. For the CPU, we're going with the Red Team's highly versatile Ryzen 5 3600 with 6 cores and 12 threads. It has a base clock speed of 3.6 GHz and boosts up to 4.2 GHz with a TDP of just 65 watts. This 7nm Zen 2 chip has gotten impressive reviews all around and is a solid choice for gaming on a budget with its amazing price to performance ratio. With the Ryzen 3600, you'll be easily able to hit 60 plus FPS in all the latest AAA titles, and it only costs 15,600 rupees, making it the perfect choice for our build. For the motherboard, we're picking the MSI B450 Tomahawk. This motherboard will give you all the support you need to get the best performance out of your processor, and it has big heatsinks on the VRM to make sure your PC runs cooler even when you're overclocking. As Ryzen CPUs are made to be overclocked, it will be really helpful in the long run to invest in a decent motherboard that can help your parts reach their full potential. At a price of about 10,500 rupees, the MSI B450 Tomahawk is a solid value for money board. Next up is perhaps the most crucial part of our gaming setup, the graphics card. And for this, we've chosen the Inno3D RTX 2060 Super Twin OC model. It has 8GB of VRAM and a boost clock speed of 1665 MHz. It fits perfectly with our CPU and provides impressive performance in all games, whether you're running at 1080p or 1440p. And it doesn't end there, because the 2060 Super will also give you a decent ray tracing experience without breaking your wallet. For the RAM, we picked 2 sticks of 8GB Corsair engines running at 3000 MHz, though you can choose to go for faster RAM in case you feel you need it and don't mind spending some extra cash. When it comes to storage, it doesn't make sense to build a PC in 2020 without an SSD, so to keep things simple, we're going with a 240GB WD Green SSD for booting our Windows and installing some key softwares. To add on, we have a WD Blue 1TB hard drive running at 7200 RPM for storing all our games and other media. For the power supply, we'll always recommend going with at least an 80 plus bronze rated PSU to make sure that your parts are ensured a good output and are protected as well. So, we picked the Antec NE 650M power supply, which takes care of all our needs. And it's modular too, which means there won't be any extra cables in your cabinet that you don't need, making cable management much easier. Finally, to fit in all our components, we're going with Antec's DF500 mid-tower cabinet. It has plenty of space for our parts and offers good airflow to keep them cool as well. It has 3 RGB intake fans on the front and 1 exhaust fan at the back. And there's room for 3 more fans at the top in case you want to go for some extra cooling. And last but not the least, it comes with a tempered glass side panel so you can show off your cool build to your friends when they come over. And that's it for our build. The total comes up to a little over 79,000 rupees, so you can see we're under the budget and still manage to build ourselves an awesome PC. And this system will be more than enough to help you play and stream at the same time. So, what are you waiting for? Head over to bitcard.in and get yourself a new gaming PC right now.